The Curious Children and the Evil Witch. Adam and Sarah, two curious and adventurous siblings, lived in a small village at the edge of a dark and mysterious forest. The villagers had many stories about the forest, but there was one that everyone knew by heart, the story of the evil witch. Never go into the dark woods, for an evil witch lives there. Their parents always warned. The witch was said to trap children, using magic to lure them deeper and deeper until they were never seen again. Adam and Sarah always listened to their parents until one day they didn't. One sunny afternoon, Adam and Sarah were playing in the meadow near their house. They were laughing and chasing each other when suddenly a glowing butterfly appeared. It fluttered around them, its wings shining with all the colors of the rainbow. The butterfly moved gracefully, and every time they tried to catch it, it flew just a little further away. Mesmerized by the beautiful creature, they forgot everything their parents had told them and followed it. Before they knew it, Adam and Sarah found themselves standing at the entrance of the dark forest. The trees looked like enormous shadowy monsters, and the sunlight barely reached through the thick branches above. "Sarah, we shouldn't go in," Adam whispered, feeling a strange fear. But Sarah, still captivated by the butterfly, took a step forward. Suddenly, the sky turned gray, and the air became cold. The children shivered. The forest, once full of life, was now silent. There were no birds singing, no leaves rustling, just eerie silence. The children looked around and realized with a start they were lost. Before Adam could tell Sarah they needed to leave, a low, deep laugh echoed through the woods. It sounded like the creaking of old wood mixed with the hiss of a snake. The children froze. "Who's there?" Adam called, trying to be brave. But only the laughter answered back, growing louder and louder until it seemed to surround them from all sides. "Adam, scared," Sarah whispered, gripping her brother's hand tightly. The shadows seemed to move closer, and the children's hearts pounded faster and faster. From the darkness, a shadowy figure emerged. It was the witch. She wore a long, tattered cloak that swayed like smoke around her. Her eyes glowed red like burning coals, and a wicked grin stretched across her pale face. "Welcome to my forest, little ones," she hissed, her voice like nails scratching on a chalkboard. The children tried to run, but the witch waved her bony hand, and thorny vines shot up from the ground, wrapping around their ankles. "I've been waiting for someone to play with," the witch said, licking her lips. "And now I have two." Adam felt his heart sink. He had to think fast. He remembered something his mother once told him. Always be brave and think clearly in a difficult situation. Taking a deep breath, he turned to the witch and said, "We didn't mean to enter your forest. We'll leave if you let us go." The witch cackled. "Leave? Oh no, my little ones. No one leaves my forest." But Adam refused to give up. He looked at the glowing butterfly, and suddenly he had an idea. "You must be so lonely here. That's why you trap children, isn't it?" he said. The witch paused, her grin fading. "Lonely? What nonsense. I have all the company I need." But her voice wavered. "We can bring you a friend," Sarah chimed in. "A friend who would love to stay with you forever." The witch blinked, clearly interested. "A friend?" she asked slowly. Adam nodded. "Yes, but you have to let us go so we can find them for you." The witch hesitated, and then with a wave of her hand, the vines around the children disappeared. "You have one day to return," she warned, "or I will find you again without another word." She vanished into the shadows. Adam and Sarah ran as fast as they could until they were out of the forest and back in their village. They told their parents everything, and their father went to the village chief. That very night, the villagers gathered around the forest's entrance with bright torches. They threw salt and chanted protective spells, and the witch's cackling scream echoed through the woods. The next day, the dark forest looked less scary, and the witch was never seen again. Adam and Sarah learned an important lesson. Always listen to your parents and be cautious of the unknown. They never entered the dark woods again, and whenever they saw a glowing butterfly, they turned and ran in the opposite direction. Thank you for watching the video.